Welcome back to BKTV News. We have a great show for you today, starting with a spotlight on prom, toxicology, and celebrities.
A local food truck and the new Mercantile that recently opened in downtown. All this and more on BKTV News. Our first segment is brought to you by me, one of our seniors.
The segment is focused on prom and what everyone was excited about. Take it away, Maggie.
What's up, FHS? I'm Maggie Killian. This is the prom send-off. So, Zach, what does this night mean to you? What makes it special?
All right, so look, whenever you talk to the parents about high school, dude, half the time it's about their prom story. So I knew I got to be here. Something special is going to happen tonight, and that's what it means to me. It's just something to tell my kids whenever I'm old.
That is outside! I don't think it's ever been done before.
It's my senior year. It's probably the only time we'll get to do this, so might as well make the best of it.
I get to hang out with all my friends, and it's honestly just a lot of fun.
I think it's just special because this is one of the few times a lot of seniors get together. Me and my friends, we're just hanging out, having a good time, just talking, laughing. And honestly, I just think everyone should just have a good time.
So true. This man is wise.
Prom, well, it's basically kind of like a last hurrah for all the seniors. You can take your friends with you from lower grades so that you can really have that last moment with them. It's really nice.
I think just being here with your friends and having fun.
What are you looking forward to about tonight?
Getting down on the dance floor.
Dancing.
I'm ready to boogie.
Dancing. Lots of dancing.
Graduation is approaching fast.
I know.
What's your thoughts?
I'm excited, but I'm low-key sad. I'm gonna be honest. But, you know, hey, senior class of 22. Woo-woo!
I'm devastated. I really, really enjoyed my years in high school. It's going to be a real shame whenever I leave.
I'm sad, but I'm also excited to start a new journey.
Very happy, but also bittersweet. It'll be cool though. Yep.
Honestly, I'm a little nervous. I don't really have any plans for after school. I'm just kind of going to go with the flow, see where it takes me.
Can you describe the amount of work that has been put in to make prom happen this year?
It has definitely been a group effort from the very beginning. The parents just want to make something amazing for the kids, and a lot of behind-the-scenes things that people don't even know have happened just to make sure everything's organized and we don't forget anything and that everybody gets in the door and has a ticket. We did have a couple people need a ticket Friday night, last night, the night before prom, even though we started selling them March 21st. That's okay. We made it. We got them all scheduled. It's good. Ton of work, but it's all been a labor of love, and I think everybody's had a really fun time. We've had a good time working. Oh, it's very bittersweet. I don't want to cry, but it's so neat to see all of you together and having fun and it all come to fruition. It's been a long year of planning, and we weren't sure, especially with the rain. We were pretty scared up till 6:55, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful night. So we're very happy that it's turned out. You all are amazing. We just wanted to make it a great night for you. So a little bittersweet that it's right here at the end, but it's been special for everybody.
Do you have anything else to say?
I really don't. Everyone go follow Jay Bloom on Instagram and add her on Snapchat. Jennifer Bloom, I love you so much.
Thank you, Maggie. Prom was a ton of fun this year. Glad everyone had fun and was safe.
Our next segment is about Mrs. Grout's class covering toxicology and celebrities. Alex Coomer takes us into the world of toxicology.
In today's world, it's not uncommon to hear instances of drug abuse in the news, in many cases with celebrities overdosing and passing away as a result. In a world where drugs are a pressing issue, looking into the effects of drugs can often be the best defense against overdoses. Recently, Farmington High students in Miss Grout's class participated in a toxicology museum lab analyzing the deaths of several celebrities.
My students were wrapping up their toxicology unit, so study of drugs and alcohol and poisons. And so for their final project, they had to do a celebrity death museum. Most of them knew that their celebrity, they get to pick one. They knew that they died from an overdose of some kind, but were mostly unfamiliar with exactly what the drugs were. And then when they found that out, since they had to discover what happens to the brain and body, they were able then to determine like kind of the mechanism of death. Most of the students are familiar with the different kinds of drugs and maybe a little bit about what happens when somebody consumes these drugs. But I think kind of the focus on how easy it is to actually overdose on these medications, even prescription medications. I think that's really important knowledge because a lot of times students may, or anybody really for that matter, may take extra of a prescription drug because maybe like whatever they were taking wasn't really helping, maybe alleviate the pain. So maybe they add some extra to kind of help them, which can lead to overdose. So hopefully that gives them some insight and they make good choices in the future.
With Shalina and Prince,
Spiel about his life. I had Heath Ledger. Here are some pictures of him. I don't have any of him from The Dark Knight, but here he is in Brokeback Mountain, Knight's Tale. Some more pictures from Brokeback Mountain, Knight's Tale. He died January 22nd, 2008, which was before the Dark Knight movie. The whole reason he started getting into drugs and oxycodone in the first place was because he wanted to take the Joker role more seriously, so he started doing heavy drugs, which caused him to kind of act how he did in the Joker movie or Dark Knight. He actually used injections for oxycodone, which, you know, the effects set in quite quick for that one.
Our battle against drug epidemics is far from over, but with great caution and focuses on the consequences of addiction, perhaps the world may have a brighter future.
Thanks, Alex, for the insight into toxicology and how it relates to celebrities.
Our next segment is made by Rawlin Tisher and is about a local food truck called Smokey Valley Processing. I sure am hungry. Tell us about it, Rawlin.
My grandpa, Ron Tisher, owner of the Smokey Valley Meat Barbecue Trailer, consisting of many meat-related products.
I was doing it as a hobby, and people enjoyed what we were doing, and as they would taste it, they thought that maybe we ought to try to go into business and do that. Now, when I was a little boy, my father, we had a smokehouse. It was outside, it was a small building, and I've often wondered whether maybe I just enjoyed that as a kid and didn't really realize it, you know, and it was always an interest to me. And we would lay bacons and things like that in on a shelf and pack them in salt and sugar. And then after the meat actually draws up the salt and the sugars, and after so long a time, and then you smoke it, and you could hang it in that smokehouse if you wanted to, and just go out and cut a piece of meat off of it. But it was a little bit different. It was a dry cure, or a dry curing process is what it was. So if in our case, people used to bring in the boneless meat, they would actually strip it off the bones themselves and bring it to us, because we took nothing but boneless meat is what we took. And then we could make products for them, whatever they wanted. They wanted sausage products or bologna or something like that, we could do that. Some people take the whole deer and make it into sausage. And we started processing and smoking meats and things like that for other companies. And then it started to get more popular, and people would show up and they wanted us to process deer meat or make other things for them. And so we did that from 1995 till 2006. And then we took a break, and in 2016 we brought the concession stand out and built that and started making our products again. Not deer products, but products from beef and pork and so forth. And which is what we do now. We still use the same type of commissary and the original building that we started in.
Thanks, Rawlin, for all the information about the food truck.
Our next segment is from Kaden Foster, Nate Ballew, and Mark Southern, who take us into the new Mercantile downtown to learn more about the business.
A new business has opened up in downtown Farmington recently, known as the Columbia Street Mercantile. We were lucky enough to meet with the owners and talk about what it took into making it a successful business.
Any business is a lot of hard work, and you gotta have the determination to do it, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
And you gotta have money, right? You gotta have a means to get it. That's all part of it. But you have to have the idea and a vision, and then you just gotta do it. And if you don't follow through with your vision, then it's never gonna work ever.
We have a huge range of toys from all ages, all prices, affordable, and they constantly change. We constantly rotate, research, and find the best toys for the children and the entertainment.
Yeah, it's just a fun place. So far, everybody said that they've really enjoyed coming because it's a fun place to be. It's not just a store. We liked the shore stores, right? That's what it was. We lived in New Jersey for 20 years. We owned a restaurant and a coffee house. And then we decided that we wanted to have something like that here when we moved back. So there's those fun stores with toys and ice cream and candy. So we're here in Farmington on 30 East Columbia Street, near the post office, right here in beautiful downtown Farmington, Missouri.
Man, that ice cream looks good. Thanks, Kaden, Mark, and Nate, and thank you to the King family for allowing us to interview you about your business.
That's right, and thank you for bringing more business to the Farmington area.
To close us out, celebrating birthdays today are Gabriel Richards, Kira Jones, Alexis Husky, Chloe Hernandez, and Thatcher Bowling.
Check out who's celebrating birthdays this weekend.
And for lunch today, we have burrito with chili, pizza calzone, chili dog, chicken wrap, and chili with beans and ground beef.
That's it for this episode.
Not so fast, Maggie. Before we go, we need to honor a few of the students in this class. Today is the seniors' last day, and we have a few that we will miss. Maggie Killian, Brian Kaiser, JP Rubel, Ari Woodson, Noah Hand, Matt Huff, and Sean Smith. Thank you all, and good luck for your future endeavors, but don't forget your BKTV family and where you came from.
I will never forget my BKTV family. For now, this has been BKTV News.
Woo, 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 woo. Oh, are we...